Check out thechosenprime.com in the link in the description below for this and other great items.
Alright everyone, welcome to another RFC Reviews. This time we have Titans Return Deluxe Class Perceptor. One of the most boring Transformers around. Not the character, just that he turns into a microscope. Everyone else turns into a car or a jet or something really cool. He's just a microscope. And a really bad tank mode, I guess you could say. But this is our first triple changing deluxe figure, so I guess that's something to be proud of. As you can see, we'll get a quick look at the face sculpt, and it looks like the camera is picking it up. He's doing like a children's fish face, which I don't know why they would have done that to him. It just looked bad, and I didn't notice it till I got this guy in hand. You know, I saw him at the New York Comic-Con pre-show event, and didn't pick up on that. But anyway, his face sculpt is just not what I would prefer. Nice yellow eyes, though. Definitely, you can't really rotate his head that much with the microscope part on the side like it's supposed to be. You can rotate his head a little bit with that off. The back of the feet does rub on the peg that has that right there, so you can't get, if you're straight on, you can't get any up or down just because of his chin. If you move it around, you still can't get much. All you can do is get the side to side, and that's if you have this piece rotated the other way. Now, I did notice in some promotional photos, instead of using this peg, they used this top peg, which puts it totally in the wrong direction, totally upside down, if you care about that. But they kind of, made it look like he was firing that way, to try and make the photos look a little bit better, but I don't want to do that just because it's backwards. It's not the right way. They shouldn't have done that. He was just a boy. But yeah, you can move it out of the way if you want to look over a little bit, or you can have it stick up some, however you prefer. The arms are on a ball joint, so you can get out that far. You can do a full 360. You just have to go a little bit out just to avoid that piece. It has a swivel right above the elbow, single jointed elbow, but it does give you 90 degrees. Nice silver paint on here, some green paint in here, some silver paint on the arms, and even some paint on the legs, which, a lot more than we normally get. Now, he is a very small deluxe. Put him in here with Hot Rod, and you can see he's about a half head shorter than Hot Rod. But then there is his gun, which is a sniper rifle, because he has little pieces on here to stabilize that on the ground, but it's so thick back here because of the gimmick that the Headmaster can sit inside the gun, which I've said in other reviews I think is absolutely worthless. It's something you can do, though, if you want. I'm just not a big fan of it at all. I wish the guns would look more like guns, and they didn't worry about the Titan Master having to sit in the gun, because there's plenty of other places, except for Perceptor, as the exception to the rule, that the Headmasters can stay, either in robot mode or vehicle mode. So he has no waist rotation at all. He does have a ball peg, or no, he does not have a ball peg. He has ratcheted legs and a swivel that can get you almost all the way forward, almost all the way back and all the way out due to transformation. Now this is a transformation joint. There is a soft detent, but just from moving the legs you do tend to pop those out. So you have to try your best to keep the legs straight, and then the feet, toes do wiggle if you like your wiggle toes. And that is everything for Perceptor. Let's go ahead and get him transformed into his real mode, the Microsoft, yes. He's going to turn into a computer. The microscope mode. So, just going to pop the hands in, extend the hands so they're straight, pop off Convex, I believe is his Titan Master name, and we'll take a quick look at him. Again, no paint on any part of him except for the face for Perceptor. So, no paint, and with black, his detailing is very hard to see. Poor Convex. So, and we're going to pull this whole top section up, just like that. And then the arms, there's going to be a rotate down once you flip them up. Same thing. And then down to the legs. On this one you can just bring the legs out, rotate them at the upper part of the leg, and flip them in, and then there's going to be a tab on the arm that these will tab into, just like that. And then you can bring out the tread on the wheel, just like so, which gives him his treads, or you can leave that in if you want, but might as well bring it out because the foot kind of locks into it. Again, he's a boring transformer. Just think of him like, you know, in the G1, like, everyone scan a car, scan something, and he scans a microscope. Like, why do you want to turn into a microscope? And then on the front here, this little Autobot symbol will come down. And it's kind of hard to pop out. See if I can get something sharp to get that out. There you go. That'll pop out just like that. This whole piece can come down if you want. That'll help keep it in place. So you can have a microscope like that. Or you can then all you need to do is slide this over on that pin, and then you can rotate that down. I guess the nice thing about this is it actually does work as a microscope. You can put the Titan Master in here, and you can have Perceptor examining his own head. So, if he ever needed a head examined, he can do that himself. So there you have Microsoft again. Microscope mode. Getting tired. This is the second review today. I did the Arch Enemy first, and now we're on to Perceptor to fill out the new molds for Wave 4. Top Spin and Cup were previously done. And then we'll just take this into his vehicle mode, I guess. And this is not an unofficial mode. It is a mode that is meant to be there because you flip around these legs to the back. You can see the tabs right here. And when you bring this down, they will tab in to the same place the legs tabbed in on the other side on the arms. So there you have the tank mode. Again, tank. You can flip up this silver piece right here, and you can try and have, I'm not sure exactly how the Headmaster is supposed to sit in here, but there's supposed to be a way to have him sit in here. The best I've done is just pop them in like that. And then you can have this come down, and it's kind of a tank thing. But what I think it's definitely better for is a stable, like, surface-to-air missile. And because most of the Decepticons fly, it makes more sense to me to have it as a surface-to-air missile just like that. That to me is a lot smarter than the tank that they try and make it. So if I were to pose this in any other mode than Perceptor, which I'm not, this is probably what I would do with that third mode. So there you have Titans Return Perceptor. We'll see you next time. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.